Hello guys! It's Calypso. We are down a member today because Davy is not feeling well. So there's that. On top of that, it's raining, so I can't go to Universal Studios. So we'll be doing that next time after the rain is concluded, but until then we have just this is stuff that I found at Dollar Tree that I've either never tried or never had the urge to try. So we have some Celeste pizzas, these Jack's pull apart string pepperoni sticks, a couple of these fucking pretzel dog, different kinds. This is a regular pretzel dog, this is an everything bagel dog. Again, never had any of these, never have I seen any of these. These ones are pretty new, actually. I've seen some of these, but these are particularly new. We have chili cheese Chester fries. I don't know if we tried these, but I think we tried some ranch ones in a different video, but these are the chili cheese flavor. This scares me because I've tried chili cheese Pringles, and those were horrifying. Before we go any further, please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this type of content, and please let me know what your favorite snack from Dollar Tree is, or if any of these seem as horrific as I'm saying. Anyway, and then we have a cheese yakisoba. I have had yakisoba. I've had ramen. I have not had cheese flavor of either of those, and I do know that yakisoba comes out a little watery, so I am hella curious at what's coming out of this. Also, why is it like it's like just crunched up to shit in there, I guess. And then we have these horrify me particularly, and I don't look forward to these or the Celeste pizzas, to be honest. I'm autistic. I don't like Celeste pizzas. I haven't had a Celeste pizza. You know, I haven't had one, so how would I know if I like it? Anyway, point being, I don't have Celeste pizzas because I prefer to have California Pizza Kitchen pizzas or DiGiorno, and those are the two brands that I buy frozen pizzas from. So this is going to be very interesting, and we have 3 different flavors of Celeste as well. We also have chicken nuggets and fries, banquet, and a backyard barbecue meal. And we're going to try all these things today because I hate my gut, I guess. Anyway, we're going to leave these toward the end. So stay for that. I'm sure I'll input some nasty ass footage at the beginning of this and be gagging or something. Okay, so we're going to do the preferred method for making all these foods, because a lot of them say either crispy or fast. Realistically, people are probably going to be microwaving most of these out of laziness. However, I'm going to eat them and give them the best chances at not being shit. So, that being said, these are going in the microwave because I cannot see anybody actually taking this and putting it in the oven. Well, this one goes in the oven. I don't know. We're going to do all these in the oven because this makes more fucking sense to me. These take half an hour, by the way. So I'll see you guys in roughly 20 minutes. But for you, it'll be just a second and probably a funny meme. Hey guys, and it's been about 20 minutes. Or 10 minutes, actually. So there's about 20 minutes left on the banquets and about 10-11 minutes left on the Celeste pizzas. But everything else I said is ready. So we're going to start with the chili cheese Chester fries. Now, I like their hot fries, but I have no idea about those. And honestly, chili flavored shit always, like, I don't, okay. Probably smells like Ash Trevino's feet or something, but it's just like, it smells musty, if that makes sense. It smells like you did something with all the windows shut, and there's no air escaping. The hell? That does not taste like chili. It tastes like, I don't don't even know. Like, it's trying to be chili, but none of that is making any flavor sense. Like, it tastes kind of like old beans. I'm not really getting, like, any of the flavors that would be in chili. But it just, I don't know what it tastes like because it does not taste like chili. So, we're going to give it, like, a 3. Edible, but not voluntarily. We're going to do this magnificent plate, except we're going to start with this. This is the bagel dog. No, not a bagel dog. This is a pretzel dog. And it's a chicken hot dog, which I did not read until I went to put it in. And I was like, oh. These are dry as fuck. So I have some ketchup. Normally I wouldn't do that, but they're dry as hell. What the fuck? It's like a weird, cheap hot dog with puff pastry. There's not really any flavor there. And then the hot dog, you know, like when you can kind of tell like a hot dog cheaper, like, meh. Like it tastes kind of styrofoamy, like a hot dog when a hot dog tastes styrofoamy and kind of like, oh, did somebody just give me a veggie dog and they told me it wasn't a veggie dog? That's what it fucking tastes like. Weird, isn't it? Now this is the everything bagel one. The puff pastry on the outside tastes better because of the everything bagel, but there's not really everything bagel seasoning. If you can see, it's not really seasoning. It's more like the seeds on top of everything bagels, which is part of it, but there's more seasoning in everything bagel just rather than seeds on the top of puff pastry. It's bad. I would have to give both of those a solid, like, 1. I'm not reading those again. Now we have Jack's pull apart pizza sticks. I have hope in these. So you're just supposed to pull apart that way. Well, there's a little cheese pull at the bottom. Okay, that's what the inside looks like. You can kind of compare it to a Hot Pocket, but at the same time, it's not a Hot Pocket. See, the sauce is kind of spicy, but not spicy. It's got spice in it, but not enough for white people to get their panties in a bunch. It's got those cubed, pepperonis in it. It's not, it's slop, but it's not bad slop. The sauce isn't great. But also, if I was like a latchkey kid, this would be delicious. So, but just like a Hot Pocket, there's a fucking point in it where it's weirdly cold. I put this in the air fryer for 10 fucking minutes, which is what the box said. Okay? And there's fucking cold ass cheese. And for that, it lost the point. It's a 6 now. Now we have the cheese yakisoba. So here we have these yakisoba noodles. The absolute abysmal amount of water that you put in it when you cook it. I'm just like, so you want soup. Like, it's not about the soup though. It's just that it would be way too fucking watery. And I would just end up with like cheese powder water. So I took some of it out. I loved these as a kid because I used to pour the water out. Yeah, these hit hard if you don't like actually leave the water in. A solid like 6 for me with the water taken out, most of the water. First we have Celeste Supreme Pizza. These are $1, mind you. So I'm judging it as such. And this has sausage, green and red peppers, and mushrooms. I don't like anything other than sausage, so I'm like already irritated to eat this. Anyway. Upon first glance, the crust did get nice and crispy. There's like an uneven distribution of where the peppers are on this. I don't know if you can hail over there. And then there's just some big ass chunks of mushroom, which I don't get. If you're gonna fucking go to the trouble of dicing up the peppers for this, dice up the fucking mushrooms, because nobody wants to eat a giant piece of mushrooms. Anyway, I'm fat, so my opinion matters. But here, I'm not cutting this. It's a personal pizza. Okay, 2 problems. 2 fucking problems. I've been into it. Why in the fuck does the cheese look kind of like male excretion? Like it gushed. It gushed in my mouth, and I don't like that. Two, I don't. The sausage is not bad, but also wildly unflavorful. I think it tastes, my opinion, it tastes more like a breakfast sausage, like an original breakfast sausage, no maple flavoring or anything. It just tastes like a breakfast sausage, compared to like an Italian sausage that you would put on pizza. The peppers are bad. You can't really taste them, or they're like liquefied. And the mushrooms, I don't know where they went. They were there, but I don't know where they went. I would give this Celeste pizza like a fucking 3, realistically, because like there are other brands of incredibly cheap $1.50 pizzas, especially nowadays. You can get like the store brand, usually for a similar price. Just do that. This is fucking pointless. Like, it's not bad, but at the same time, like, it's not great. And then the sauce isn't even flavored. It's just tomato. Movie magic. Oh! We're back now. Of course, the sausage and pepperonis. Upon first glance, the sausages again are just thrown on half of it. Probably folded if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. It looks like there's enough cheese, and the little square pepperonis are all congregated into this one little area with a couple sprinkled everywhere else. So, now I like a crispy crust. I don't know what it is. I think it's an autism thing. I just love crunchy shit. For some reason, this is objectively better than the other one. I think it might be the pepperoni. Or the fact that this particular, they all went in at the same time, right? The tomato sauce is essentially like fucking fruit leather. It's fucking cooked into the bread rather than being like loose. This overcooked is delicious. That cooked at the correct time, disgusting. Movie magic, movie magic, movie magic. Anyway, pepperonis. Again, overcooked like motherfucker. Except for some reason the pepperonis are evenly spread on this one, but not the other one. Interesting. This kind of tastes like a bland bagel bite. You want a cheap, blander bagel bite? This is your guy. This is solid like 4 or 5. This is the chicken and fries. You get 6 little nuggets and a handful of fries. Mind you, I made this in my oven to give it the best shot. How does it even get crispy? How do these hoes not get crispy? They sat in there for a half hour. I guess you would have to remove them from this container, but you know the crazy thing? These are crispy. You know what I mean? Okay, well, they're not great. Let's be real here. They're not great. It's a banquet meal. But they're also not bad for a banquet meal, okay? Like, they're crispy a little bit. It's definitely the with rib meat where they grind all that shit up, shape it and shit, but it's not bad. But it's seasoned. I will say that. They are seasoned. That's the shit they sell you on. It is fucking seasoned though. And the fries cold, soggy, not cold, sorry. Soggy, sad bullshit. Liars. I would be sad if I got this as a kid if I was, again, I'm autistic and I prefer crunchy shit, but whatever. And last but not least, so we can all get out of here, we have the backyard barbecue meal. which is just macaroni and cheese with a rib-shaped patty made with pork and chicken. Great. And just bathed in barbecue sauce like a McRib. Essentially, it's a McRib, okay? This is a McRib in a bowl with questionable looking mac and cheese. It looks so watery. Look at how, like, weirdly, like, it just looks watery. Like, I don't know how to lick this. Like, so anybody who has a relative who makes potato salad with raisins, or that weird shit that Josh and his mom make all the time with pineapples and shit, I'm sure you will thoroughly enjoy this, because there's not one fucking iota of seasoning. And you know, everybody's gonna be on my ass and be like, would it kill you to put salt and pepper on stuff? Jesus Christ. Even if it was a little bit. This tastes like sad cheese water. Depressing cheese water. There's not 1 ounce of flavoring. It does not taste like cheese. I'll tell you that right now. It tastes like somebody went like this. Cheese. Like, it doesn't taste like fucking cheese. It tastes like whisper cheese water. This is like the LaCroix of mac and cheese, to be honest. I hate my life right now. Anyway. Then you have your fucking McRib patty. I'm not taking a bite that hard. Oh, that. Why is it tough, bro? It's tough. Like, it felt tough. Nope. I'll tell you this right now. So, it tastes like barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce is not bad, but it's also weirdly sweet. Like, it is the sweetest barbecue sauce. And it kind of tastes like sweet and sour and barbecue and Sweet Baby Ray's had a baby. You know, like, it tastes sweet, but too fucking sweet. And then, no. The patty in itself is the toughest fucking thing in the universe. And both looks and feels like I just bit into a brick of tofu. A raw brick of tofu. Uncooked. Okay? That is the most nasty thing I have ever put in my body for $2. It's $2, by the way. $2 for these. Both of these banquets are a solid 1. I'm not eating them. I'm not buying them. I mean, we might do a thing where we eat a bunch of banquet meals, which would be painful for pretty much everybody but you guys. So sorry. I did want to genuinely do the Universal Studios video today, but it ended up fucking raining because California is bipolar as hell. So, this is what we're doing for today. I will see you guys next time in 2 weeks, and we will do that Universal video. That will be that video, because I don't control the fucking weather. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry that Davy isn't fucking here. And it's really boring without our stupid banter, I know. And honestly, I would be surprised if you made it through this entire fucking video. Anyway, toodaloo boo boos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.